What can possibly go wrong when you throw a towel on a gator's head? Watch until the end of this video to find out what happens. Welcome back to another episode of Redditainment. Today we are exploring the subreddit called r/sweaty palms. That is our pick for the Fun Friday episode, and let's jump right into it. Alright, let's watch that gator clip. It's titled, "A Fool." Appears to be Grandpa over here is throwing a towel on this gator's head. I don't know if he's trying to blindfold this guy. In any case, it doesn't seem like this is the smartest idea. Holy, here we go. He got his arm. I wonder if that hurt. Probably did. What was his goal? What was he trying to do exactly? I mean, okay, so you blindfolded the gator. You step over him. Are you trying to grab it? And then what? Are you trying to carry it somewhere else? I mean, this thing is probably heavy. What are you thinking, my guy? All right, let's see here. First comment says, frail old man versus prehistoric killing machine. Went just as expected. Someone follows up, I actually expected worse. Not gonna lie, so did I. Someone says, no Dale, I'm not taking an extra stroke. I can get to my ball. I'll just move the gator. Watch. You know, this seems to me like the most reasonable explanation as to what exactly went down here. Somebody else says, can someone explain what the F this old fart is trying to do here in detail? As if I was 5 years old. I mean, I would love an explanation. So someone follows up and says, here he is explaining it himself. So he doesn't really know.
In the category of don't ever try this at home. North Carolina scientist Fred Boyce was off duty from his job at the Pine Knoll Shores Aquarium.
I gotta stop the video and just point out he's a scientist? Are we all thinking the same thing?
When he spotted the 250-pound, 10-foot-long alligator. Wildlife officials had been called in, but they were still a couple hours away. So Boyce did what any brave man would do.
That's a funny way to say stupid. I gotta say, if I was caught in a viral video trying to blindfold a gator and move him from his current location, and then nearly getting my arm ripped off my body, I don't know if I would have the guts to go on live TV after that. But carry on.
Boyce was rushed to the hospital. The gator finally wrangled and returned to the wild.
The alligator was actually very nice, let me off easy compared to what he could have done. So could have been really, a lot worse.
What were you thinking exactly here, Fred?
That's a question I still haven't really figured out myself, especially, during the time it was all going on. Things kind of progressed rapidly, and I think I was thinking how embarrassed I'm going to be by all this, probably more than anything else.
This is something of a hobby of sorts for you. You are, in fact, a gator wrangler.
Well, I have worked with them for many years, yes, in many different capacities, both in the wild, in zoos, or particularly a zoo I worked in Maryland.
I can tell this guy is book smart. Maybe not exactly very street smart. Alright, after watching that, I mean, I'm honestly more surprised as to who this guy is. Because at first I'm like, okay, this is just some fool that has no clue that this animal can just rip him to shreds in no time. But turns out, not only is he a scientist, he works with alligators and should know better. So I don't think the question has actually been answered. What exactly was he trying to do? There's some great guesses in the comment section. Someone asks, what's the end game here? Blind gator, approach from back, hold down mouth, hold on for a while as a death rolls, and then I don't know, and then subdue the most perfect hunter nature has ever produced. Yeah, I think we all figured out the first 3 steps, but after that it's really just a mystery. Let's move on to the next post of today. Title says, he made a decision that requires perfect precision. Appears to be a truck hauling a mobile house across a hanging bridge. I gotta say, that bridge does carry quite the load. That is impressive. And it looks like this guy probably hasn't done this for the first time. He seems to be going quite steady. Honestly, not so much a sweaty palms video for me, but hey, it was still cool to watch. Alright, let's do another video for today's episode before we wrap it up for today. This one is titled Coming in Hot. Looks like this guy is cruising at a fairly high speed on the highway with his motorcycle. And here's oncoming traffic. Holy, that was a close call. Can you imagine just a little bit further to the right or to the left? There would have been 2 dead people. There's no question about it. I mean, the speeds that they were going, this is just insane. First comment says, that makes me mad. As a fellow rider, seeing people recklessly endangering other riders pisses me off. We've got enough to worry about with cars. I'm not a rider myself, but I get his point. As a motorcycle, you always have to worry about other people seeing you because you're so easily missed. And when there's a bunch of other riders that are just plain reckless, it paints all of them in a bad light. Op replies and says, oh yeah, same. At first I was just like, cool, KTM. At the end I was fuming. He was doing about 90 miles per hour. And who knows how fast they were going. Gaps close quick at that speed. I'm sure they do. There's not a lot of reaction time that you would have, even if you see the oncoming traffic. I mean, this guy is just completely lucky to be alive. The comments are filled with other riders that share their own experiences with close calls, but it seems that in general most of them are not in favor of people riding like this and being completely reckless and irresponsible. But there you have it, folks. That is all for today's episode. I hope you enjoy your Friday. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.